Oh no. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Hilda. You are watching Aging Happily with Hilda. Sorry, I've been talking for the past 2 minutes. I didn't realize that my voice wasn't going out. We can't hear it on mute. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that. Sorry, can you hear me now? Okay. Hey, Zaria. Thank you, sister, for joining. Yeah, she's confirming that she can hear me. So sorry, guys. So sorry. Yes, in today's video, I want us to talk about high blood pressure. We call it hypertension. And there is a story behind why I'm bringing this topic today because I lost a friend, a very good friend of mine. She is just 42 years old and she died. Was heartbreaking knowing that she died of hypertension from high blood pressure. It is a silent killer, as I was mentioning before, while I was still on mute. It is a silent killer. Why is it called a silent killer? Maybe most of you don't know, but high blood pressure is called a silent killer. It is just because before you realize that you are hypertensive, you are having high blood pressure, it is always too late. It is always difficult for you to control. It is always beyond your control. And it must have affected your organs, your internal organs, to the extent that you can't control, you can't manage even the symptoms at that moment. That's why it is called a silent killer. I know it's a common word that we use. We just verbalize, but we don't know the intensity. We don't know how it affects us. But it goes a long way to bring us down. And high blood pressure, it gets worse as we age. Remember, here we are talking about all those aging tips, how we can age happily. And lifestyle is one of them, very, very huge. I'm mentioning this because high blood pressure, to get it down, to get it under control, your lifestyle has to change. And that's one of the things that we share here. So I want you guys to share your thoughts about high blood pressure in the comment section if you can. And please, as you join, feel free to share this video. Give it a thumbs up, like and share, please. And drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know if you've experienced hypertension or you have someone in the family struggling with that. And today's video, I just want us to talk a little bit about this hypertension, and I will go through it through by using some Q&As that I just prepared here, just some few questions. That way we will be able to assimilate the material much better. Hey, Ali Madu Sadia. Thank you, sister, for joining. Hello, Mary. Hi, host. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you joining. Yeah, sorry for your loss. It's unfortunate. All done, Zaria. Thank you so much. I probably have, but didn't know. How do we know? That's the one of the questions that I have. That's the thing. That's why it is called a silent killer. And it's always advisable to check. If you are doubting yourself, maybe following your lifestyle, you can even determine, you can dictate from your lifestyle if you have high blood pressure or not. And it is simple, Zaria, it's just checking your blood pressure to be able to identify your level, because high blood pressure, it, we have it in different stages. We have the normal blood pressure that I'm going to really highlight here, and what is actually hypertension, what will cause that high blood pressure. Hi, Sister Alimatu. Shout out there from Mary. Afromex family, thank you, sister, for joining. Hello, sis. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. The weather is pretty good. So I'm happy for that fact. Thank you so much. I just want to know how you guys are feeling at your various destinations. Is it getting warmer like we are having here in Calgary? Let me know. Let me know. Greetings to all in the chat. Yes, guys, feel free to connect with each other. Let's grow together. Thumbs up done. Thank you, Afromex family. I appreciate that. Yes, today we are talking about blood pressure. Blood pressure. I probably have, but didn't know. How do we know? Yes, from your question, Zaria, it probably you know that you have. and you are suspecting, can you just let me know why you have those feelings? Why are you thinking that you have high blood pressure? It's still cold over here in Texas. Oh, okay. Yeah, fingers crossed. It will be warm soon. We can't wait for the spring. Yes, I think we have is it +1 today or something like that? Yes, we are really grateful for the weather. And I just want to quickly define what blood pressure is. Blood pressure, the normal definition, is a force of blood pushing the walls of the arteries as the heart pumps blood. That's the regular blood pressure. That's what we know is blood pressure, what everybody experiences. So when we talk about high blood pressure, hypertension, blood flows through blood vessels, the same arteries, at a higher than normal pressure. Most of us only get the pressure measured when we drop in at the hospital for something else. We shouldn't wait for those moments, I guess. That's actually where I'm driving to. We shouldn't wait. It is a silent killer. Because of that fact, we have to be proactive with our health. We have to just check, especially if you know your lifestyle. If somebody, you don't exercise much, you eat junk, you don't eat healthy, you don't do all those things that can keep you healthy. Yes, it is time for you. You need to start thinking of doing those regular checks, irrespective of, going to the hospital for a major concern or not. You just need to be proactive with your health. Somebody who smokes all the time, we know uh, how that can affect our vessels, those vessels that is carrying blood to and from the heart. If you are smoking, it is automatic. It affects those vessels. And what is holding you from just doing intermittent checks, with just checking your blood pressure to know the level at which you are, so you can start to put things in order. And you are saying that. I agree with you, Zaria. Most of us will only discover some of those things, even tachycardia, like high increased heart rate or decreased heart rate, all those things, all those heart disease. We only discover them sometimes when we are checking in the hospital for something else. And most often we realize that when it's already too late. That's why it is called a silent killer. Yes, we shouldn't wait. Absolutely. We shouldn't wait for those moments, I guess. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. Check, especially if you know your lifestyle. We all know you should know yourself better. You should know yourself better. There are some, um, you know, there is always an exception, right? For example, my case, I had pre-eclampsia. That's hypertension due to something, because I was pregnant due to pregnancy. That's different. That is different. You never, like, those are natural things that you get, those changes in your body when you are pregnant. The hormonal changes and all those things can cause that hypertension. That is different. That's something very temporal. And well, some people will end up having it, like it's going to be something that is continuous in their lives, but most often that subsides. Like in my case, that they measure that, they followed me up with maybe some treatment for some few months, and I was okay after that. But knowing that you are prone to something like that, you just need to always be careful, to always take precautions and check yourself. I got diagnosed with blood pressure during my that's what I'm saying, during my pregnancy with my daughter in 2017. I had severe pre-eclampsia and was at high risk. I ended up undergoing an emergency C-section due to extreme high blood pressure. The story of my life. Exactly what happened to me, Afromex. Exactly what happened to me. This day I was going for my prenatal, like, normal check, the weekly check before delivery. And guess what happened? When I got there, that's what they told me, that my blood pressure couldn't be controlled. I never had that. I never had blood pressure issues. And that's how it ended. From that clinic, I never went back home. I went straight to the hospital. They called the hospital, made all the arrangements, everything. That's how my life ended. Pre-eclampsia and C-section because of increased blood pressure. Yes, that is a story of my life, Afromex. Yeah, you can better understand what I am talking about. And please, can you share in the comment section how you overcame that particular situation? Was that something that you have to be dealing with, like after that delivery? Did you have to continue taking medications for that, or yeah, was it under control shortly after? Let me know in the comment section. As for me, I was under blood pressure medication for quite some time, just for a few months, and I was doing daily monitoring. I was monitoring my blood pressure on like 3 times a day. 3 times a day. I forgot to actually bring my blood pressure machine to show you guys. It is something very, very recommended. I recommend everybody to have a blood pressure machine at home, like portable ones. It is very easy, affordable to have. As I mentioned, you should know yourself better and take precautions and be proactive with your health. Afromex, I'm sorry that you went through that experience, but trust me, it's a terrible diagnosis, especially having being pregnant, especially pre-eclampsia. It kills if you don't know. That kills. Silent killer. High blood pressure can kill. Pre-eclampsia, especially pre-eclampsia, is something else. So I was just grateful at the end of the day that was taken care of, and yes, and everything went under control after birth. Can we buy the stuff somewhere for home checks? Yes, I actually bought mine. I bought the first one in Walmart. Zaria, I bought the first one in Walmart. It wasn't really, really good. Then I later on bought another one from Shoppers Drum. I was just so, it was fantastic. I just forgot to bring it up here. Yeah. So it's highly recommended, sister. Try to get one at home. Just it doesn't hurt. Just sit and relax and check it. If you can't afford it, it's okay. When you walk into drugstores, to Walmart, those of us in Europe, North America, when you drop in any of those drugstores, superstore, Walmart, all those stores, they have blood pressure machine, like it's just set somewhere close to the pharmacies, close to the pharmacy area. Just walk around and sit and check your blood pressure. Trust me, you will not even imagine. You will be surprised one day. And the earlier you track this, the earlier you discover high blood pressure, hypertension, the better for you. So you can put certain things in place. You can control your lifestyle and get that on track and get that in control. Very, very important. So Zaria, check that out in any of our drugstores, Walmart, any store, any drugstore, you will find it there. And as I mentioned, if you can't, just step in any of those stores, sit and use the free ones that they are always installed there. Just sit and use those free ones because they believe some of those seniors, they don't have it at home and they don't have any, no one to really control or do it the right way at home. So when they come there with someone's assistance, they're able to get the right readings. So I guess that's one of the things that those things are installed in those stores. So check one. Ever since I have had the blood pressure machine at home with me, but my blood pressure is better. Perfect. I'm glad that everything is under control from next. And yes, you are doing the right thing. Trust me. Just get it at home. That saves time, and just for safety, it is huge. Silas Wall, hello, host and everyone. Welcome, welcome, sister, all the way from Portugal. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Mary McQueen, I've never pronounce your last name, Mary, because I find it so hard for me. I don't know if I pronounce it well. If I did not, sorry about that. Yes, I will go with Mary. He was constantly checking, and that helps a lot. I had to buy the machine for my dad. Yes, very important. He was constantly checking, and that helps a lot. It's just keep track, right? It's just to help you keep track. Very, very important. So that you can catch it well on time and get to treatment. Here, learning. Yes, Alimatu, we all learning from each other. Yes, drop your own comments about blood pressure in the comment section. I would really love to hear that. Zaria said, nice to know I can pick up from, yes, from shoppers. Walmart even. You can. You can. I wasn't just fortunate to get a good one from Walmart. I am not too sure, but yes, get to any of those stores, you will find one. Thanks for sharing. Yes, true, Mamle. Thank you. Celeste Wall says, pre-eclampsia, I would some something else so scary and can kill instantly if not well managed. I am telling my story here, Celeste. Well, that's what happened to me. Yes, I went to this clinic just for prenatal checkup. That was what I went there for. I ended up in Emerge in the hospital, and that's how I got my C-section. Yes, not even kidding. It can kill. When I got into that clinic, they checked me, and well, it was like a joke. This lady mentioned, "Oh, I have increased high blood pressure." Then they repeated it. They changed the machines. It was just same thing, going higher and higher, like 4 different times. It wasn't going down, and that lady told me, "You know what? We can't take any risk." Nope. She called the emergency right away. They set up everything, labor and delivery. And yes, before I got there, everything was in order. Everything. They were waiting for me. They called the taxi. Like right away from the clinic, I went straight to Emerge. And that's how it ended. It can kill if not in control. This was an emergency situation, and I'm so happy with the health, with the health, the health facilities that we have here, the health personnel. They were so focused and got everything in control. In less than no time, I got my baby, and I just had to take some of those medications just for some time. I remember they told me I might have to be there, like to stay with those medications for the rest of my life. I'm like, I kept praying. I was praying so hard that is not my portion. Like, at what age? At what age? Like in my early 30s, I will not, stay with blood pressure medication. And I was so happy that I got out of that few months after. And then I was just monitoring my blood pressure. Even now and then, sometimes I just check my blood pressure just to be sure everything's on track. And anytime that I get something that is different from the regular, what I know, you should know your baseline. That's one of the things. You should at least know your baseline. Know where the stage at which you are as far as high blood pressure is concerned, your baseline. So that when you are going off that track, it should ring a bell. You should be able to dictate that and consult with your physician right away. Yeah, it's quite very scary, Celeste World. Very, I'll tell you. And the funniest thing, I wasn't feeling it. That's why they say it's a silent killer, right? There's no symptom. There's nothing that's actually letting you know that you actually have high blood pressure. Sometimes you can dictate that when you are in that fight and flight mode, and then maybe your blood pressure is going high. And apart from that, you can be working every day, doing your things normally, regularly, without realizing that you have that until you get to check something else and they tell you you have high blood pressure, just like Zaria was mentioning. I never felt anything, nothing. No symptoms, no signs until when I went to the hospital and that was dictated. It is a silent killer. For for free. I haven't noticed her. I will check. Oh yes, go to any Walmart, Zaria. I know you are somewhere. In the east. Go to any Walmart or any drugstore. I know shoppers as well. They should have that. I've done severally. I've done free blood pressure severally in Walmart. Just go in front of the pharmacy. It is always there. Check it and do it. You don't even need to buy it if you don't want to, because we shop like every other day. So if I know you shop so much, Zaria, you go to those shops, like especially drugstore. I know you're always there to get your beauty stuff. Go there and check. Anytime you stop by, just go and check your blood pressure. If you don't want to buy, it's okay. But sometimes, if you know yourself, if you know you are at risk of hypertension or of developing high blood pressure, just have it at home. That's my recommendation. And you know what? From what your doctor will tell you, you will know exactly what to do. If it's something that is coming on and off, maybe intermittently caused by something, that's different. That's different. Some strange things might be happening in your life that can increase your blood pressure, you know, those come once in a while. If you notice that and you want to be in control, just go to those stores and just check your blood pressure. It doesn't hurt. It is free. Just sit there. If you know how to do it, you do it and leave. It's very easy. You just put your hand and you know how to take it. Even if you don't know, when you send your hand there, the machine is dictating that's what you want to do, and it's taking the blood pressure right away. You see you are reading, you see your heart rate, you see your blood pressure reading right there. So try to do that. Try to health wise. Oh my gosh, Shula, thank you for joining. Thank you. Franklin listening in the background. Okay, Franklin, thank you for joining. Health wise, Shula says hello to everybody. Hi, host from Victorious Mirabel, my sister from Edmonton. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Healthwise Shula, shout out Victorious from Healthwise. The blood pressure machine is cheap. Yes, it is very cheap. It is affordable, guys. Don't let things out of your control because of money. You're complaining of money. You don't even know how, what the price is. Don't just complain. Go check it out. It is very, very affordable. Zaria says, I hate silent killers. Yes, blood pressure is the number one silent killer that you will not even imagine. Death from such leave family confused too. I started this by telling you I brought this topic because, let me use this word, I got traumatized a little bit because I lost a friend because of this silent killer, because of high blood pressure. They discovered it and it was quite late. It was too late to put it under control. She died, 42 years old. You probably missed that because I was on mute when I started. That's why I was so disturbed. It struck me and I decided to come and share, because we just always verbalize blood pressure, high blood pressure. We don't know the consequences of high blood pressure. We don't know what high blood pressure is even. We don't even know how it affects us, the extent to which it can kill. So that's why they just call it silent killer, because there are never symptoms, there are never signs. And before you realize that, it's always too late. That's how my friend, a colleague of mine, like that's how she died. Yes, that's how she died. Very simple. Nothing. She wasn't diagnosed of anything. When that's actually called hypertension crisis or something like that. They took her to emerge and they checked, they were doing the labs and everything. Everything came back to be normal, but the blood pressure was just there. They were not seeing anything causing it. She was already tense, just knowing that she has that silent killer. She has high blood pressure, was bringing another pressure, was just taking it to another dimension. And she died. And she died. It leaves the family confused, Zaria, as you are mentioning, because people will never think, they will never even come to realize that it's something that can kill someone, right? That's why it is called a silent killer. Please, if you didn't know that, I want you to make a research on this. Yes, it keeps the family wondering, confused. That's how they start abusing or, accusing people about death, for which it was just something maybe we minimized. We didn't pay attention to. Yes, we'll be like that. But I was with him last night, but blood pressure was there too low. Oh, there you go. That's the thing. You start to say, "Oh, I was." That's how I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It happened with my friend, right? We're at work. We're at work. Few hours later, they told us that's what happened. She did not tell us anything that was giving her blood pressure. She didn't even mention anything. I am not even sure if she knew. I'm not even sure if she knew that she was hypertensive. But as I mentioned, you might not know, but your lifestyle can tell. Your lifestyle can give you that clue that you might be suffering from high blood pressure. It is a silent killer. You might be having it not knowing. And that's what was happening with that friend. She smokes, yes, perfectly, very well. You smoke the what it does to those vessels, the blood vessels. It makes it tiny, it makes it too close. It is not relaxed enough to let the blood flow. I'm just trying not to use so many medical terms. I'm just trying to put some simple words that we can understand so well. She was a smoker. She drinks alcohol like she drinks, and she was big. She was big. Just the way she was eating will tell you that it's somebody who can develop hypertension. But I think she neglected that. She wasn't checking her blood pressure. She wasn't even thinking that it's something that could kill. But it's a health personnel. But just because this disease, this particular thing is a silent killer, we will never think of, developing it. And that's how we neglect our health. And, we end up dying. Please take care of your health. Well, before I continue, for those who don't know me, again, my name is Hilda. And this channel you're watching is called Aging Happily with Hilda, where we talk about health tips. One of them we are sharing today, blood pressure, high blood pressure to be specific. We share health tips. We talk about the stereotype that is surrounding aging. Yes, many people don't believe in the natural aging process. So we are here to break that stereotype. It is a natural process we have no control over. We just need to look into those things that can help us to age happily instead of focusing on the aging process. Yes, we talk about the stereotype that is surrounding aging. We talk about the lifestyle that you can put in place to help you age happily. Yes, lifestyle plays a lot when it comes to blood pressure, when it comes to hypertension, high blood pressure. And that's why I'm bringing this up today. And as I always say, we cannot talk about the aging process without talking about the end product. Our seniors, yes, they are the end products of the aging process. So I always talk about seniors. By the way, I have passion helping seniors. That's where my passion actually lies. So that's a little bit about me, and I share some little nursing experiences, what I'm experiencing in my nursing career. That's all we share here, guys. And if we haven't connected yet, please Go ahead and connect with me. Let me know how I'm doing in the comment section. Hello everyone, Deaconess plus K. Mommy Deaconess is in the building. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry guys, somebody's trying to join us here. I'll quickly send her the link. Then we continue. Share your thoughts, guys. Hello, Mommy Deaconess. Shout out from Health Shula. Hi, Mama K. Mary is saying hi. Hi, Ed. Oh, Ed Varieties is in the building. Thank you, sister, for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Deaconess Bless K. Mommy K says, Health Wise, mega love. Sorry, I'm cooking. Just saw your message now. Oh, okay. Mommy's cooking. Mary, much love to you. Shout out there from Mommy Deaconess, Mary. Mega love, Deaconess. Yes, Victorious Mirabel. You guys should connect. Prevention is better than cure. Yes, let's be proactive with our health. That's from Zaria. Zaria is one of our sisters. She's sharing beauty content, anything about hair, guys. Oh, I forgot. I should have, I didn't know she was going to be live with me. I would have shown you this beautiful extension that I bought from her. She's talking everything about beauty, vlogs, hair. Like, please, you want to check her out. It's a lot. I don't want to talk too much about her. Don't want to let the cat out of the bag. Please check her out. Connect with Zaria Young. She is a content creator. Hilda, is the health tips is the health tip guru. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I love to talk about health, and it's just part of me, something that I'm experiencing every day in my, in my nursing career. So I always like to bring some of those things and share in my with my community, because we tend to neglect a lot, a lot. Hey Jeannie, thank you for joining. This is probably my first time seeing you. Thank you. I appreciate you joining me live. Victorious, mega love shout out to you from Deaconess Bless K. Thank you, Deaconess. Oh, girl, I'm blushing. Yes, you should. Yes, they should check you out. I just love your editing. I'm just watching what this girl is doing. I don't know how she does her editing. Is just amazing. I don't even have time to follow her up and just, get some tips. Zaria, you are doing great. You are doing great. Continue to impact lives. Continue to bring those fun stuff. Your vlogs, just really, really good. I love them. I love them. You are up to it and continue to do what you are doing. The beauty, the hairstyles, yes. Yes, I still have what I bought from you years back, and it's just so sweet. I am just holding that just like an egg because that's my, like, the only one I have that I really, really cherish so much when it comes to human hair extension. So I appreciate you. I appreciate your support all the time. Deaconess Bless K. Zaria, I want you to connect with Deaconess as well. She helps YouTubers. Maybe you both are all YouTubers, but connect with each other and learn, guys, and learn. Victorious Mirabel, anything pertaining to godliness, lifestyle, finances, check her out. Check Victorious Mirabel out. And Deaconess is helping people to grow in YouTube. I just love her. I just love her personality. She's an amazing lady. Ed Variety, she talks about health. Yes. And Mary, oh, Mary, I can't really remember. I know you talk about health, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean to maybe, no, just put you out of the site. It's just I don't know exactly what your content is. Sorry about that. I will get to connect to you more to know. Like, there are so many people here to know they are content creators, and to know what all of them do at the same time can be challenging. Bear with me. Health varieties, yes. Health wise Shula, my health personnel as well. You guys should connect with each other. Please connect. Alimatu was here as well, guys. Check her out and connect if you don't have her. Ed Varieties. Oh, Mirabel say thanks, host. Yes, you're welcome, Mirabel. Thank you. Being overweight, not getting enough exercise, eating food high in sodium can cause blood pressure. So let's change our lifestyle. As I mentioned, Ed Varieties, you said it all. Those are the things that are contributing to high blood pressure. You mentioned everything there. I actually got it here, but you highlighted it already. 100%. Lifestyle is huge to control blood pressure. Very, very huge. And I actually got some questions here that maybe I can ask and just answer so we get the content more clearer. Yes, Zaria, please check out K. Check out Mommy K and let me know. Mommy K, connect with Zaria. You guys should connect. Let me know. She's amazing. Zaria, you told me that. Black Money Cup, thank you so much. Hello, everyone from Black Money Cup. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much. Please drop those handles. Let me check you out. Beautiful creators. Yes, Zaria want to connect with you guys. Check her out if she doesn't. Or better still, just check Zaria Young. Very simple. That's her YouTube channel name. Just check that out on YouTube. Leave a comment so that she knows you stop by and then she can return later. That's a better way to connect. Oh, yes, Mary, you cook. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Mary, for getting me on track. Check Mary Mekune. I don't know how to pronounce that. Well, sorry. Yes, she cooks everything about kitchen, guys. Check on Mary. I will check out Zaria and Dickiness. Please check them out. Connect with each other. Let's connect and grow. We all are content creators. I'm having something I'm sharing here, but in addition to that, let it be an opportunity for us to grow. So true at Ed Varieties. Yes, Victorious Mirabel is just confirming what Ed Varieties was mentioning as far as blood pressure control is concerned. You are welcome, Hida. Thank you so much, Black Money. Welcome, Black Money from Victorious. Connect, guys. Yes, Deaconess. Thank you. Celeste Wall is still there. That will work there. Yes. So just drop a comment, leave a like, and try, guys. We are here to help, right? If you go to Zaria, I'm really telling us to go to Zaria because she's kind of new to my live stream. I've been meeting most of you, Zaria and Ginny. I think those are the people who are like new Black Money on my live. So guys, check them out so we can add the community. Let's increase our community. So if you go to Zaria, it's much easier. Just try to watch, and that's a great way to just support, right? Look for a short video, just watch for even 5 minutes. That will help with the watch hours, with the views, and leave a short comment just so she knows and return. Zaria, please, if you have the opportunity to return to anyone visiting you, please do. Let's help each other. That's the only way we can grow together. In the background, Celeste Wall, I know. Are you at work though? Celeste Wall, welcome from Victorious Mirabel. And guys, connect with Ed Varieties as well. She is amazing. She's doing things genuinely. I love you guys because most of my supporters, they are just so genuine. They do things accordingly. When they want to watch, they watch. They share my videos without me asking them to do. They watch and leave genuine comments. That's how we should do it, guys. And that's what YouTube actually likes. So keep up with that amazing work. Yes. I'm just using this opportunity to thank you so much for your constant love and support. You guys have been keeping me going. I am about 900. I'm almost 1,000 subscribers. I'm just hoping by the end of this month, I should be able to reach 1,000. Still need watch hours though, but I just want to appreciate you for the little, all what you guys have been doing, contributing for me to grow. I'm here because of you. You keep pushing me. I really, 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 really appreciate you all. Blushing all the time when I see you. Thank you guys for your support. Yes, try to return, Azaria. I made black money apart life. Okay. I'm glad you guys are connecting Victorious Mirabe. So, my very first question, I define blood pressure already for those who join later. It's just that force of blood pushing the walls of the arteries as the heart pumps blood. I didn't know how to, that's the simplest way I could put it. I was trying to minimize the use of medical terms as much as I can, just so we all can understand better. Then high blood pressure. Here is the definition. Blood flows through blood vessels, those vessels, the arteries, at a higher than normal pressure. And there are so many reasons that this blood pressure is, why we experience the blood pressure, the high blood pressure, not the blood pressure, the high blood pressure. Why are those arteries constricted? When you smoke, as I mentioned, it constricts those vessels, those arteries, making it difficult for blood to flow through smoothly. And what happens when that is happening? There's that tension in the arteries. There's that tension. That's what is bringing the hypertension. That's why it's bringing that high blood pressure. The blood is forcing itself, is struggling so hard to pass through the regular route. When it is struggling, that's where you develop hypertension. I don't know how I can bring it down again, guys, but that's what happens. Support is everything. We grow together. You have great support here. We should get 1K. Yes, Sister Zaria. That's my goal. By the end of this month, I'm just hoping to have it. I have great supporters. Like this community that I joined, they are just so amazing. And I'm glad you are getting to each area. You need to connect with them. As you mentioned, there is no way you cannot be an island and grow, right? So we have to support each other to grow, to move together. Yes, and I've seen it work. Yep. Black Hey K from Black Money. Victorious Murabe, hi Black Money. Yes, connect guys. Black Money, much love. Can you connect with Mommy Dickiness? She is amazing, guys. She's helping us to grow, young YouTubers. Yes, myself inclusive. Connect with Mommy Bless K. And please share this video. Share this video if you are joining. I really appreciate it. That was the first question. I just defined what high blood pressure is. What is normal blood pressure? I'm just going to list the normal, tell you the normal blood pressure and the other stages of high blood pressure where our concern is. So the normal blood pressure, just if you walk in a mall and check, or in a drugstore, as I mentioned, and check your blood pressure, you should have something around 120/80. That's a regular blood pressure. And something I forgot to mention, blood pressure affects us as we age. Yes, I don't want to get into the details about hypertension, heart disease, and all those things. As we get older, we are at risk. We are prone to developing high blood pressure. There are reasons behind that, which is not a concern for today. It is, I read somewhere, like, yes, I am a health personnel. I'm a nurse, okay? And what I'm sharing here is just my experiences and, you know, getting some research from other websites as well. So I read somewhere and it says in the early 30s, mid 30s, and maybe late 30s or early 40s, you develop high blood pressure. As I mentioned, there are reasons behind those, which we are not going to get into that today. If you are so much interested in getting that information, I don't mind coming in later or maybe subsequent days to share. And yes, the normal blood pressure is 120 on 80 or lower. So you can have like 114 or about 78 or 74, something around that premises, around that area. It is okay. When you begin to have high blood pressure, let me tell you the first stage, the numbers, you start experiencing 130 over 80. The 130 is what we call the systolic, and the the 80, the lower value, is what we call diastolic. Again, guys, that's a medical term. I don't know how I can put it in a layman's term. It's just the high number and the low number. The high number is called the systolic, and the lower one is called diastolic. So if you start getting 130 over 80, that's the first stage of hypertension. That's not killing, anyways. It's just indicating. When you realize those symptoms, it helps you a lot because there are so many things you can put in place. High blood pressure can come with heart disease, stroke, heart failure, like you can name the rest. It can cause so many other things. And as I mentioned, a silent killer, before you know that, it has destroyed most of your internal organs before you are actually seeing it, before it comes to you dictating that in the hospital or when you go to check something else. The second stage, that is getting worse. The numbers are 140 on 90. If you check your blood pressure and you notice it is 140 over 90, that's or higher, something higher. It could be like 145 over 92 or 94, around that range. That is dangerous. It's something critical that you have to take action right away. You need to consult with your doctor immediately and put it under control. I mean it, guys. Silent killer. I saw a friend, a colleague, who died because of this silent killer. Nobody that I'm related to, even a friend. Knowing you or not, guys, you shouldn't neglect your health. Be proactive. Don't let such things kill you. We have other things, other health issues that when you come to add hypertension to it, it gets worse. Imagine somebody who's already having like heart issues, then you are coming to add you know, hypertension to it. It makes everything worse. As I mentioned, high blood pressure goes a long way to affect your heart. It can give you tachycardia. Uh, I don't want. I try to avoid those words. High increased heart rate. Let me put it that way. Heart disease. There's so many heart disease, heart failures, strokes. You can have all those just because of this silent killer. So the earlier you dictate and put it under control, the better for you. Regular exercise and a diet high in in vegetables and low in processed foods can help to reduce pre-eclampsia. Yes, Celeste, well, not just pre-eclampsia is kind of something very temporary, right? Yes. But if you are in that situation, as I'm trying to understand Celeste, well, get it under control. Just be proactive by eating those things. Canned foods is a no, no, no for like naturally, even if you are not a product of hypertension. Canned foods never is not a go, it's a no-go zone, no matter what. But you know what? That's what we end up with. All of us, everybody, we fall prey to it all the time. We are lazy sometimes to cook, to eat healthy, to prepare those healthy stuff. Yes, being healthy is not a day's job. It takes time. You need to be intentional. Unfortunately, especially the world we are in, we get into those shortcuts. That's why we go for canned foods, and it's not healthy in any way. I must tell you. So vegetables, food low in processed food, can help to reduce preeclampsia. So if you are pregnant already, try to engage. Just be proactive. Know something can happen to you. in that line. You can develop high blood pressure at one moment. Sometimes we don't even know the cause. Sometimes we don't even know the cause of pre-eclampsia. Yes, because we are pregnant. Why? Why is it not affecting everybody? Systems are different anyways. But to be proactive, prevention is better than cure, like Zaria mentioned. You're pregnant, those hormonal changes, you don't know what will bring to you. You don't know what will show up. Just be proactive by eating healthy, doing those regular exercises, doing those things that can keep you healthy, and just minimize any chance of developing the high blood pressure. Thank you so much, Celeste Wall, for that contribution. Hello, Ed Varieties and Mommy K. Yes. Johnson Gabriel TV Vlogs. Hi, host. Thumbs up, done. Thank you so much, Johnson. Oh my God, I've been trying to catch you on, but I never had the opportunity. Yes, I'm glad you are joining me. Cost Reps, bro. Oh my God. My own very Cost Reps, bro, is here. Another great YouTube promoter. Cost Reps, guys, connect with Cost Reps Corner. Connect with Johnson Gabriel. I remember the first time I joined Johnson, she sent so many people to support me, to subscribe to my channel, like genuine subscription, genuine love and support. I was so happy. Same with Cost Reps, same with Mommy Bless K. Yes, Cost Reps, I remember you actually called me in very difficult condition and you told me you were running my playlist. Seriously. Seriously, I appreciate you all for doing that. I appreciate you so much, Cost Reps. Thank you. Celeste Wall, much love. Dickiness, bless K. I'm sure you are connected with Celeste Wall already, Mommy Dickiness. Yes, if not, you guys should connect. I don't joke with vegetable. Haha. Good for you, Celeste Wall. Great thing you are doing. Don't joke with it. It helps. It helps. That was I was at the second stage. I was giving numbers at that second stage. 140 over 90 or around that, around those numbers or higher. Please take an action immediately. Take an action immediately. Please. Then if it is 180 over 110, did you hear that, guys? If you want, anytime you check your blood pressure and it goes to 180 over 110, more than once, like if you experience that twice, hey, what are you waiting for? Rush to the hospital, rush to your doctor immediately. Go to the nearest health facility and check yourself up. That's dangerous and you'll just die if you don't do things right away. That's why it's called silent killer. Guys, you have to check this. Why blood pressure is a silent killer. So that's why you just need to sit sometimes and check. Just sit, and when you think about it, just check. Because you don't know, it never proves itself. There are never symptoms portraying. There are never signs portraying. So just check. So if you check at one moment and you see 180 on 110, the systolic value is 180 and diastolic, the lower value, is 110 or higher. Oh my God, you are almost dying. Take an action right away. Go and check so they can calm that down, maybe with some blood pressure medications right away. And you might not feel anything. You don't feel hurting anywhere, but you are hypertensive. Silent killer. It killed my friend. Yes. Oh yeah, Zaria. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm really serious. People are, there is a statistics I'll mention here to you. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in 2013. They mentioned that 300 and like more than 360,000 deaths in USA included increased blood pressure, high blood pressure as primary or contributing cause. So in 360, like those are the people who died, right? When they get to analyzing to know exactly the causes, they discover that high blood pressure, hypertension, was the measure, was one of the primary causes of death. 2013. Can you imagine? That's how bad it is. Silent killer. Yes. Silent killer. It increases with age. Nice. Cost reps. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, so as I mentioned, if it is 180 or 110, more than once, seek medical treatment right away. Share out, guys. Thank you, cost reps. Share, guys. Sharing is caring, as cost reps will always say. Yes, thank you, bro. Thank you. Seek medical treatment right away. We call that hypertensive crisis. I mentioned that earlier already. Hypertensive crisis. Oh, bits and pieces with Sassy. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Greetings from Jamaica. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi, Celeste. Celeste Wall. A shout out from Course Reps. Ed Variety says, if we ignore living healthier, we will be taking medications as food. That's what they told me when I had my baby, Ed Varieties. They were telling me I have to be under the medication if I don't change my lifestyle. I need to do certain things to put that high blood pressure under control. I work so hard on it, guys. Yes. If you don't, or if you ignore your lifestyle, the health habits, eating healthy, make like getting into those exercises every day. If you ignore those, if you are not intentional about it, you end up taking medications as food. No better way to put this. Thank you so much, Ed Varieties. That's a great insight. So young and old, let's change the game. Let's change the game, guys. I love that, Ed Varieties. You are just making me to feel happy. Thank you so much. That's a great contribution. You don't want to take medications as food. We are young and we want to age happily. Healthy lifestyle is one of those things that can keep us aging happily. Why not engage in it now? Why not engage? You know, if you actually engage in healthy habits, you will forget about this aging process, about getting old that so many people don't want to hear. Because as you eat healthy, as you live in the healthy, you are having that healthy lifestyle. You are feeling good about yourself. And that will make you age happily for sure. Yes, don't take medications as food, guys. Let's change the game now. Thank you, Ed Varieties. Hi, Celeste from Cost Reps. Hi, CEO Mega Love. Shout out to Mommy K from Cost Reps Corner. Thank you, Cost Reps. You are just so amazing. Let thy food be thy medicine, and let thy medicine be thy food. Oh my God. This girl is talking now in SLS word. Calm down. Bring it down. Let all understand, okay? Let thy food be thy medicine, and let thy medicine be thy food. We don't want to consider medicine to be our food. Nobody should. Yes, healthy, engage in healthy lifestyle, guys. Exactly, Celeste. Yes. Mary is confirming what you just said, Celeste. Good. High calls from Mary. And next question, why is it important to know if you have high blood pressure? Most of us have answered this question. Early detection of high blood pressure is important because it's a silent killer. And if we tend to detect this health condition well on time, it will help us to put it under control. We have mentioned that already, and most of you were contributing or telling us why we have to dictate this on time and put it under control. That's the reason. And I told you this causes so many other health conditions. Before you even get to know that you are hypertensive, it has affected you, like internally. Your organs are affected already. And when those organs fail, when those organs are unable to do their job, they start to depreciate, they start to go down. That's how your life is slowly depreciating, slowly declining, your health. So it is important to know this, to dictate this well ahead of time. And the reasons are, they never show symptoms, no signs. And if you dictate this well ahead of time, it is going to minimize any chances of you developing other heart disease. I told you earlier, hypertension can cause other heart issues, can lead to stroke, can lead to heart failures. Heart failure, that's what is causing you to live. That's what is holding you to be alive. So when you have heart failure, what is left of you? Question to ask yourself, guys. Yes, I mentioned the the uh, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Their statistics in 2013, that more than 360,000 deaths in US at that time, hypertension was proven to be the major cause of death, the primary cause of death at that time. Scary. How can you manage your high blood pressure? Oh my God, we went over an hour already. Yes, guys, how can you manage your high blood pressure, hypertension? So there are two major ways: your lifestyle changes, and medication. And which one do you choose, guys? Let me know in the comment section. Do you choose to live with medications, like taking medications as food, like one of our sisters mentioned, varieties, or you want to change your lifestyle? Do whatever you like to do, but just putting it under control, just minding your lifestyle, your habits. Do you prefer to change your lifestyle to live, to stay healthy, or to depend on medications to subside your high blood pressure? I personally would choose lifestyle change. You hate medication. Everybody does. Like everybody hate medication. I hate medication. And that's one of the things. I was praying so hard when they mentioned to me that if I'm not careful, I might end up taking medications all the time. I will live like medications will be part of my life. I didn't want to hear that. Prevention first. Let's prevent, guys. Prevention is better than cure. Be proactive. As I mentioned, lifestyle changes. That's the prevention. That's lifestyle changes is actually the prevention side of it. If you are changing your lifestyle, engaging in like losing weight, exercising, those who are obese actually, they are at high risk of developing high blood pressure. Reasons behind that, which I'm not going to get into it now. Yes, increased weight. It is very obvious, guys. That's very obvious. Lifestyle changes, decreasing salt in diet. I think Victorious Mirabel mentioned that, or Celeste Wall, one of us, we mentioned that already. Salty food, and most canned food, like we were talking before, most canned food, like these prickles, even the salt that, even the beans, the canned beans, canned corn that we buy, all those things are salty. All packaged foods, fast foods, they are always salty. Yes, we love McDonald's. We eat, but we don't think about what we are eating, what we are actually taking in, what we are consuming. Those things are rich in salt. A little bit, I'm getting a little bit into physiology here. Salt, when you increase salt, when you take things that are high in salt, high in sodium, you know what? Salt draws water. And when you are having too much water in your system, let me just use one of the medical, like when you have edema, like it could be peripheral, like, you know, in different parts of the body. When you have edema, it can cause high blood pressure. And you consuming all those foods rich in salt is just helping to draw water. Yes, water follows salt. So if you don't want to be hypertensive, reduce the quantity of salt that you take. Yes, to minimize that salt from drawing too much water that can cause that hypertension, that high blood pressure. The too much water in your system just increases the blood pressure in the arteries, in the vessels. Sorry guys, I'm getting into physiology. I didn't really want to get into that, but I just want you to understand the mechanism, how that salt and water is related to high blood pressure. Just that way you can understand why you don't need to take salt. Very simple. When you take salt, it draws too much water in your system is causing high blood pressure. It increases the volume of blood in your vessels and it causes blood pressure, constriction. I don't know if you guys get me. That's the way I can put it, like as simple as I can, so we all can get it. I'm just trying to minimize using the medical terms. Yes, you can reduce your alcohol and cigarette intake and also improve on your lifestyle, keeping it organically healthy. Yes, Celeste Wall. I know you must talk about organic health. Yes, she talks about all the health products. She goes with organic products. Even the lotion she uses is organic. She is getting that from papaya, like pawpaw, from oranges. You know, the antioxidants that comes with vitamin C. Yes, she makes all those things. That's why she's talking so much about lifestyle and living organic. Yes, check Celeste Wall for that. So that's me. Oh my God, you have to change the area. You know what? It will never tell you. You will never feel weak, too vibrant, or nothing will tell you that you are hypertensive. I'm telling you. Now, I mentioned earlier, if you know your lifestyle, you know yourself better. If you know that you are somebody who depends so much on salt, you eat everything with salt, you love consuming salt. Okay, you know yourself already. Do your checks intermittently just to keep track. Because before you realize it, as we get older, as I mentioned, this condition get worse as we get older. There is a reason behind it. I said I'm not going to get into it because it's just going to take us too long. Yes, don't wait until it's too long. Or it is too late. Sorry. When you know yourself, get engaged into the lifestyle changes. Be proactive. Prevention is better than cure. And our lifestyle changes is the only way to prevent hypertension, to prevent this silent killer. Losing weight, I mentioned that. Stop smoking. Celeste Wall is just mentioning it. Smoking, again, I will talk a little bit physiology here. It causes those vessels where the arteries where the blood is passing to constrict. When you smoke, that the air that you are getting from smoking is causing your vessels to constrict like it's tight, making blood very difficult to pass through, making it difficult for blood to flow smoothly. yes, what happens? It develops tension. Hypertension comes in right away. So if you smoke, know how you smoke. I know sometimes we are addicted to such things, drinking, smoking, but lifestyle change. If you know this is a silent killer, if you know what it does to humans, yes, you will definitely want to engage into lifestyle change. Be proactive with your health. You don't want to stop smoking abruptly. You can taper it, yeah, taper it off. Nursing language. You can reduce it slowly. And there are so many things that can help us to get out of like smoking. You know, that's why we use nicotine patches and stuff like that, because it's just a way to take us off slowly from that smoking habit. Because some people die when they withdraw so fast. If they don't withdraw slowly, they can die. But I bet you there are so many ways, maybe pharmacologically, to control you from, to help you get out of that habit slowly. Even with drinking, those who are addicted with alcohol, there are so many ways that they can do to take you off that slowly, so that you don't have any rebound effect, you don't have any uh, problems when you stop abruptly. Trust me, when you are addicted and you stop some of those things that you have been so engaged in, you can die. As I mentioned, for example, nicotine patch. If you are a smoker, yes, that's one of the things that we apply most of the time to get somebody slowly out of it. And they give something that you can still smoke, and it feels like no cigarette, but it is not. Just make you to have that feeling that you are smoking. So it's a lifestyle change, guys. It's a lifestyle. It's very easy, very easy. It's your mindset. You just need to change your mindset. Just think about what this silent killer can do to you, your loved ones, your family. Yes, come to think of it that way. And I believe it's going to be a guide, it's giving you that guide a reason to change your lifestyle. When you think about that family, guys, lifestyle change is ultimate. So that's okay. Yes, Mary, thank you as well. I'll cut down on alcohol use. I talked about that already. Exercise regularly. Someone who's obese, sometimes it's just, you know, obesity is obesity. It comes with, it could be something that is running down the family, and you know what? You just don't have any control, right? So, but you know yourself, you know you are obese. Why not engage into some lifestyle changes? You're already obese, try to minimize the consumption of salty food, those packaged food, canned food, all those things. Just minimize them. Exercise regularly, and always do the constant checks, guys, to make sure you are on track with your health. Just be proactive, prevent, not wait until it happens and you start to cure. Because sometimes you are not even able to cure. It's beyond your control. A silent killer. The word is, it says it all. Silent killer. Well, medications. We can engage in some blood pressure medications, to help us stay within the blood pressure ranges, the normal blood pressure range. But is that what we want to engage in? I remember one of us said, you don't want to be consuming medications as food. Do you prefer to change your lifestyle, or do you prefer to live with medications? I choose lifestyle change, guys. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comment section. Had to go now. Thanks for sharing this educative topic. Wow, thank you so much. God bless. Bless you too, my dear Edvaritis. You are so good. You're always there to support. I appreciate you. Yes, I will be running this live in the next 3 minutes. I was planning to go just for an hour. Yes, you got me going and I went over it, guys. Thank you so much. So, in the next 3 minutes, I will end this broadcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, buy it from Mary. Buy it from Mary. Yes, guys, share, share, share. That's all the questions I got today to share with you guys. Yeah, we actually ran to like all of them, and you were great contributors. You mentioned you talk about your own experiences, and yeah, that's really good. If you have any other thing to share, you know, ways, other ways that you are coping or mitigating this high blood pressure, please share in the comment section. Let's learn. We have just about 2 to 3 minutes to go, guys. 2 to 3 minutes to go, and I will just give a recap of this normal blood pressure, just in case you don't know. Sometimes we're lazy, not really lazy. When we are not in the medical field, sometimes we don't pay attention to some of those things. Yeah, and that's why I decided to come and share. So, yeah, regular blood pressure should be around 120 over 80. 120, the highest value should be like 120, and the lowest should be 80. It could go a little bit up. It could be around 122, 2 to 4 numbers above or below. Okay, that is okay. But you start to, you know, to take an action at stage two, at like stage one, because the regular one is just regular, right? The 120 or 180. When it comes to, uh, uh, when it's getting to hypertension, high, the first stage, you get 130 over 80. Get those values, guys. When you get that, you start to think. You start to take, to be proactive. Then the stage two is 140 over 90. Seek medical attention right away. And then it is worse when you experience 180 over 110. That's an emergency situation. You don't want to neglect, guys. Go and check that in the hospital. Go to image right away. It is a silent killer and it can kill. It kills. It killed my friend, 42 years old. That's what killed her. But people will start to make a bring diagnosis from nowhere now. Yes, she was in a better position to know. Don't get me wrong, guys, not blaming anyone here. She knew what she was up to. She was really big. She's not exercising regularly. She doesn't eat healthy. As I mentioned, she was eating um, salty food, all packaged foods and stuff like that. Smoking, drinking coffee all the time, and alcohol. Yeah, that was just her own system. But there are people are dying without any of these things they engage in. There are people who die of high blood pressure, who don't smoke, who are still eating healthy. Sometimes they call it idiopathic kind of disease, idiopathic in the sense that the causes are not identified. We really don't know the reasons for which we develop blood pressure sometimes. Unfortunately, yes, guys, I'm going to end here. I want to thank you again. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for stopping by to support me on my live stream. It's always been you. I keep going because of you. And nobody, nothing little that you appreciate, that you support me with, is not gone unnoticed, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to end this um broadcast now, and some people are still joining, guys. You want to drop a quick comment here, just so I know where you're watching from, and give a shout out. I always like to acknowledge and appreciate who is spending time with me. It is huge. Living family, living work, or cooking, doing something, and still trying to contribute or support me here. So I always like to acknowledge you all, guys. Thank you, guys. Yes, if there is no other question coming, bye, host. Thanks everybody for your support. Yes, thank you so much, Franklin. I do appreciate everyone. And yes, feel free to drop a comment after this session if you have any questions or concerns about this silent killer, high blood pressure, hypertension. I will stop by anytime and answer your questions or your concerns. I really, really appreciate that. Bye, host. Thank you so much, Mary. It was nice having you. Thank you so much. God bless you all and stay safe. Stay safe. Cheers to your health. Let's all change our lifestyle, be proactive with our health, and that is just going to help us to age happily. Yes, bye for now.